Patrick Cook here. So welcome to session 15 of the Mandelbulb3D animation Copilot demonstration. And what I want to do in this session is I want to do a real animation project. No talking, just do it. All right. Now, the first thing I'm going to do here is I've set up a Mandelbulb scene that I like. All right, I've cleared the animation keyframes in the Mandelbulb project itself. I have pulled it into my navigator. I've got the grid lines turned on so that I can get a sense for where I'm at in terms of orientation. I also have the coordinates, the X, Y, and the Z coordinates, which help me an orientation of where I'm at. So I like to turn those on. Okay. I'm going to come over here to the Copilot. I'm going to make myself a brand new project and get it set up. So I'm going to call this, Urban Decay. Okay. All right. I'm going to call this a real project. All right. Now I need to get my facts and figures in here. I've got a far plane of 9979. 9979. Okay, we talked about why that is. A walk sliding step of 100. Get that in there. I've got a look rolling angle of 5, so we're good. I've got a keyframes between a 50, so we're good here. Okay. All right, so I'm going to update the database. And we are ready to go. All right. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm thinking what I'm going to do here is I'm going to raise my camera up like it's a ship taking off or something. I'm going to raise it up, and then I'm going to transition to a forward move. All right, a flight. And then I think I'm going to do a banking turn. I'll level out again. Maybe I'll do a dive. We'll sort of like, I'm going to kind of fly by the seat of my pants here. Okay. And just kind of fly through the scene using the controller. All right. And just kind of a natural flight through the scene. All right, so let's see how it goes. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the camera that looks at me. You don't need to see me right now. I'll turn the camera back on towards the end of the session, or if I want to take a break and explain something. So here we go. So I'm going to embark upon a real animation project using the Copilot without any talk, and just watch and see what you pick up, and we'll just see what this Copilot can do for us in a real work session. All right, I'm going to turn myself off and start animating. I'll see you in a couple minutes. So, this is this is a preview of the animation that I created using the Copilot. This is 100 keyframes. Um, I don't know. I wasn't really keeping track, but I think these keyframes probably took me maybe about 5 minutes to create. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Uh, this is the first time I've seen it. Um, I don't have any collisions. There's a couple details that could be worked out. It could be improved. Keep in mind that this is a preview. It's a low resolution preview. But there we go. So we're going through an area right now. No collisions. That's good. We're getting rotates in there. We're getting look up, look down, move forward. No reverses. I didn't do any reversing. Walk, reverse. There we go. There was a really strong looking up. You notice here that because I did a walk forward on every keyframe, I continue to move forward in the scene. So not too bad, not too bad. Here it is, starting over again. This is a low resolution preview. There I slid up, and then I moved forward, and I was doing a right banking turn and leveling out again. All right, moving forward to give the viewer some time to recover from the turn. So here I'm doing a little bit of dive, and what I wanted to do is see if I can kind of come close to the Mandelbulb object and then swoop up again and go up. And what a thrill ride, you know. Do some rotating. All right, move in on the object, but don't hit it. You don't want to hit it. All right, and then kind of go up again. Going up is a kind of a visual thrill. All right, and here we go. We're going up and through the Mandelbulb. All right, leveling it out again. When you level it out, it kind of gives the viewer a rest, especially when the level out things are the object itself is level. All right, rotate and turn at the same time. Now, a kind of a peaceful area here, just kind of getting helping the viewer not be dizzy. All right, starting over again. So this is 100 keyframes that were made by the Copilot in a matter of 5 minutes or so, or whatever. I wasn't keeping track. But this is what I wanted to accomplish with the Copilot. I wanted to be able to do longer animations. I wanted to be able to do complex movements. I wanted to be able to have a natural movement through the scene using a controller. Okay, using a controller, a much more natural human connection to the movement. So I think that this particular animation, that was using the Copilot to go through it one time. I really don't see a whole lot of flaws. There's a couple things that could be done a little bit better. But for the most part, this is the first run through of a 100 frame keyframe, 100 keyframe animation with not many errors. And I would say that's pretty good. So listen, folks, you can get this Copilot. I'm going to make it available. It can be downloaded. Let me go ahead and end this. Okay. Be able to go to GitHub, download it. You can download just the executable, or you could download the entire application and view the source code if you want. Take a look inside, you know. Try different things. If you know your way around C# and WinForms and Visual Studio, get into it, see if you can improve it. You know, grab a branch, they call it, from GitHub. If you're a developer, you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't want to get into the development of the thing, download it and install it, and use it and see what you can create with the Mandelbulb 3D Animation Copilot. Put a lot of effort into it. It's very useful for me. I'm hoping by releasing it as open source, no fee, no cost, that others can get some value from it, make some really, really cool animations. Don't be slowed down by manual entry of keyframes. Get into a natural movement and just have a good time making animations using the Mandelbulb 3D fractal generator. All right, so that's it for this demonstration series of the Mandelbulb 3D Animation Copilot. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you go get it, use it, and make some really cool Mandelbulb animations. Thank you.